got into hands because of him,
Help me,
so I can't.
I don't want to mess his head up.
Then make it wide. That way you
That's what
know.
she said.
I hope not. The bottomless pit.
I thought she was talking like this. Like,
Oh no.
No. For the fin wise. Boy said, when have I ever been fashionable?
I mean, I'm in tune with
But
myself.
I was growing up throwing on clothes and was tacky as hell, so.
Yeah, Google was too. I remember him in Pillins.
Oh yeah.
Them avias.
I tell you the truth. I used to start wearing shit until I got in the middle of high school. Yeah.
It was college for me though.
Oh.
I ain't started, wearing polo till I discovered something called the thrift store.
Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Well, you can go a step above there, so some shit called Marshalls.
Plato's Closet was like the pinnacle for me. So Marshalls is cool, but it's nothing better than mine. Some used.
I don't know about that. I don't agree with that fully, but I'm with you. Cause I don't want to buy no used drawers.
You went to Concordia too?
Hell no.
Oh, I thought he went to Concordia.
Fuck no. I wasn't dare go to that regular ass school.
They tried to get me to go down there.
Nigga, you was my roommate.
So you did go?
Yes. He was the fucking reason I went.
No, let's turn it around. You the reason I went there.
But
I followed
you the reason
in.
I stayed.
Oh, well.
How was Selma though? Did they have a mall? Like 2009.
The hallway.
What is
Hey,
it?
no, we can't talk about it. We live.
What is it? They have a mall.
It was a hall, man.
Bro, I went through Selma for the band, and it was like depressing as hell.
Bro, when I tell you that mall was, whew, the mall literally was a hallway. It's like a fountain in the middle. They had a little food, not a food court, a food store, but they had like a little restaurant, little hood restaurant that sold beans and shit.
Bro, it's,
A little Chinese place.
that was called Sharks.
Yeah, a little Chinese place. This how bad their mall was. They had a Hibbins.
Okay, that gives me everything I need to know.
At one point, like in like 03, 04, it was a duckhead store now.
Yeah, your brother went there then.
before I got that, my
They
brother-
tricked them to get there.
Yeah, they tricked me.
They tricked the hell out of
They
them.
tricked me. And I tricked him. So.
My dumb
But it was like four of us around. Me, him, Sarah, and Tessa, and y'all home about Big T.
Who are y'all?
That's still my home. I don't care if you steal or not, bro.
No, that's not stealing. That's called being roguish. It's a difference.
And the bad thing about he on nah, I ain't lying. Yeah,
We on live.
Look up here. Fuck him. But I don't give a fuck.
Fuck him.
That's his home, bro. He the reason he didn't get his ass whooped.
Yeah, cause who was he for you to put your hands on? And it was just some clippers. I know it's the principal, but
There was some good clippers.
It wasn't just the Clippers for me.
it wasn't. But
It was a lot of
Did you
shit.
steal your wallet?
That was the first strike.
Damn. Hey, I ain't
know
gonna lie.
about that one.
That was during the summer when I went.
I want that. Yeah, I want
That would have been one and only for me.
I ain't come down
Still
to
my
the
wallet.
all.
But there's a lot of other shit that could have.
Cause you went there early.
That was supposed to went down that didn't go down.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all that shit off camera. But he saved his ass a couple times though. Right? But welcome back to another episode of Gots to Be More Careful the podcast. We have Torn, T-Wheel, Percy, motherfucking P, Theodore,
And Quinton.
We ain't got no Smokey again this week. Them chips wore his ass out. So
nah, them goddamn.
Y'all know chicken ain't
The
easy.
Europeans gave his ass.
chip ain't easy.
The Europeans gave his ass goddamn the plague.
Yellow fever. For real. Hey, you tattoo hard though, man.
Appreciate it. Which
Goddamn
one?
sunblock.
The new one.
He said, "Thank you."
Oh yeah, that's a new one.
Yeah, that's a new one.
That shit.
How I felt. Did it hurt?
This one didn't hurt.
It didn't. I mean, I want to get a tattoo, bro, but I ain't had no tattoo since middle school, and I'm scared.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get some added on to this one though.
Like, I'm dead serious. Like,
Yeah.
I had my first tattoo in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
My last tattoo was in the 8th grade. Like I haven't had a tattoo since I left my ends. And I really want one, but I'm like, it's like, last time you got to ask them about your parents. They fuck around and hit you with a belt or a switch, now you probably die. That's my mindset because it's been so long.
That's a
I
good
ain't gonna say I'm scared, I just feel like that pain's gonna be a little different this time.
I don't have none, so I don't know what to expect.
What you waiting on?
I want to get my son somewhere, but
Personally, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you get your nipples pierced.
Whoa!
you look like you like you had yours pierced before.
No, that is black ice.
Don't put cuts.
I ain't gonna lie, black ice got here did. I thought about doing it, but I was like, I'm alright.
You gonna get it colored? Colored in?
But nah.
He don't ask you that because you light skin.
He likes skin. That's so beautifully. Us niggas.
That's another reason why I ain't got no tattoo. Cause like
You want color?
I don't think you gonna be able to see
Bro, yes, you
like the
will.
details.
You ain't that damn
Bro,
dog.
you ain't that dog, G. And I done had these since the sixth grade, and
You
you
ain't
can see
that dog.
these bitches beautifully, and I ain't got them names. That's when they were doing the 2 for $40 when I was in middle school.
Just throw some Vaseline on it.
No, you fucking bet not. That shit gonna drive so quick. That shit gonna drive like a
That
motherfucker.
shit be shiny as hell.
How you Vaseline?
Yeah, because you got hood tattoos.
Y'all got my idea about Jamie. Chastity.
Fucking exactly.
Chastity did, man, Jamie was the truth.
Oh yeah, Jamie was straight.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about Chastity.
Yeah, Chastity did this one. My name, that was it.
I said the hood tattoos.
Anyway, welcome back to another episode. So how y'all fellas been doing? Good?
I've been straight. I've been straight. Chill.
Theo?
Life been,
Basically our alternate member.
Yeah, Theo, alternate.
Since I moved back, it hasn't been what I expected fully, but overall, it's alright.
What you expect? It's mobile.
Nah, it ain't that. You leave somewhere for family and friends. You come home thinking that you'll be able to get that group back together. Like family doing shit, times have changed so much. Like in our community, and I can say this from my own personal experience. Like black communities don't really just barbecue and people just pull up no more. Everybody, so I'm gonna do this at my house. I'm gonna do this over here. And now you gotta drive from this house to that house to that house to that. Ain't got time for all that.
I feel that.
Yeah,
I wasn't
that's-
expecting the 5 minute. How you doing? First,
Is this a safe space? So man, I feel like I'm okay.
Why would you ask that, man? You know this is
For dramatic effect, man. I'm trying to get sponsored. You know? But for real though,
by
like,
better help, by the way.
I feel
We
like
should have had music playing in the background.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, I'm okay. But I just feel like, you know, some of the achievements that we were told to strive for are a little overrated. And then, you know, but I'm okay.
That's it. You want to expound on that? Because I feel like I can talk a little bit about that too.
Like, you know, like buying a house. Yeah, you're comfortable, but that's a 30-year investment. Like,
I mean, the only thing I learned from when I
I'm gonna be 62 when I pay it off.
But
If I don't pay it on
the
the
thing is, I learned when I sold mine, you gonna get something back. You gonna get some paper.
Especially in this market, yeah, 'cause it's just gonna only go up.
That's what I'm saying. It only goes up, so you gonna get some paper back if you sell.
Plus, if you pay more on your principal, it's gonna knock that down
Yeah.
too. So
So
But-
they give you more when you.
Not just even the house as far as accomplishments, like a car, like, you know, everything is like a social status nowadays to me. Like, you on Instagram, you see the niggas with the nicest car, you don't see no nigga in no, you know, Nissan Altima 2000, you know what I'm saying, like flexing and stuff. Like, I just feel like a lot of stuff is just fake, you know what I'm saying? Like the American dream, it's not even a dream, it's really a nightmare. It's just to trap you into debt. And that's just my.
I agree with that, and I also disagree. I definitely agree and disagree.
Well, give me your disagreement. I mean, it help me.
You got people that drive Nissan and stuff like that, but it's about having a plan. Like, I have a 97, I have a green 97 Nissan Altima to this day that I use, and that is my most favorite car of all my cars. Got a BMW parked out there right now. Got a BMW in Birmingham. Like, I got an 86 Buick Regal I had since I was 16, and that motherfucker fixed up. My favorite car, my Regal. My favorite car is a 97 Nissan Altima. And I drove that car with options. I done drove that car to Florida. I done drove that car to Memphis. I done drove that car to Phoenix, Alabama. I done drove that car to Atlanta. Like, people now, that's why I say I agree and disagree. You have some people now that go and buy stuff to flex and be broke as hell, but in the dope game, you learn something too. Like, I know people that go out here and got Chevy sitting on 26-inch rims, whole car decked out, but ain't got no money to put gas in their car. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a plan and you're willing to sacrifice the social status or hide your social status.
Yeah, I mean, I'm driving a 2002 Nissan Sentra. I still drive my high school car. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, because you know they're fun cars, but like when something go wrong,
easy to fix.
Not all the time, but
no.
They can turn into a money pit.
They can't, because my Nissan did that once. I let somebody borrow a wreck. When I bought that car for $500. Mm-hmm. Perfect paint, perfect inside, perfect. Nothing wrong with it, right?
Right.
Stuff started going on with it. I didn't mind fixing it. Yeah. But I also have a truck, a BMW, a truck I had a couple years back that I had to drop a motor in. That was $6,000 off the rip. Yeah. With the motor for my Nissan, when I had to drop a motor into that,
$1,500.
$375.
Yeah. Well, I told you about that. They gonna get that.
Ain't sound like that. It sound like a dang. What I told you about that. I talk. I mean, but like I said, I just feel like once you got a plan. Once you got a plan,
yeah,
you stick with it. Like when you talking about the house, right? Mm-hmm. That house, do you know what a liability and an asset is?
Yeah.
What is an asset?
Something that adds value to you.
What is a liability?
Something that could potentially take away.
An asset is something that brings money to your pocket. A liability is something that takes money from your pocket.
You been reading Rich Dad Poor Dad.
I read a lot. So, and I'm telling you because I can practice this already now. So, for example, you got a car, right? You got a car, you buy a car with a car note. Say you buy a Tahoe, new Tahoe. You got a car note. At that particular time, it's a liability. But if you go and you get on tour road and then you rent your car out, now it's an asset because now the people that are driving your car is going to help pay your car off. Same thing with the house. So when you go and find one of these management companies, what they're going to do is just say your house is $500 a month. That management company going to come in. So you put that house in the market, they're going to charge $50. Just say we just throwing some numbers out there. They're going to charge $1,500 a month. So $500 of it is going to go towards your house note. Another $500 is going to go towards the management company to help with the maintenance and things that if something go wrong, and another $500 will come in your pocket. Right? So now you can turn your liability to an asset.
I say that because we just bought a house like literally 3 weeks ago. So it's just, you know, I guess I'm supposed to feel excited, but I feel like damn.
I mean, you should. I mean, you have a bigger, newer, nicer house, right? The one you had.
You got the recipe right here. I mean,
what you mean? What you mean? I got the recipe?
You ain't in extreme debt.
I mean, you can't say that though, because I had to put a lot of money into like putting new floors in. I had to rip all the carpet out, had to redo all the floors, redo the whole kitchen. I'm paying back on that stuff now.
But see, you didn't have to do that either because it's a thing called 2 or 3K loan that you could have did.
I didn't.
You still could have killed something. And with the 2 or 3K loan, you don't even have to pay all that money back. It's within the guideline of the 2 or 3K loan as long as you stay in the house within a year. As long as you stay in the house within a year.
Yeah.
But you know, of course, it's a back door to what most people do. They don't know that you ain't. It ain't like this section they gonna come check and see if torn actually here. Yeah. But you can still have somebody in here and they pay all that back for you, but you also still get to keep a lot of that money they gave you back. Have you pay
I'm trying to become a squatter. Let me know where I can squat at. I'm gonna be a squatter.
Go to Hillsdale. There's a lot of abandoned houses over there.
I don't know, house over there.
Squatter shit. They don't look out. Yeah, you can't choose.
I want to hit the lotto on the first one. Goddamn. Yeah. I just seen the video the other day. Dude hit for a $300,000 house in Texas. Mm-hmm. squatted, caught that. All he got to do was take over the house for I think a year.
Let me tell you how irresponsible my wife's uncle is. This nigga hit the lotto for like 100 and some K. This nigga done spent all his money just about, and he running around with some 30-year-old girl. Mind you, this nigga like 85 years old now.
I can believe that.
Like,
have you been to the mall? Have you been to the mall in other cities? You don't see them old people sitting down looking around. But when you get older, when you old, you want them young. When you're
At
young,
that point,
you want
all you want is company. Goddamn.
Yeah.
I'd never be that.
I mean, you don't, but
Even if
some
I'm
people that
divorced,
just
bro.
want company. Cause you gotta think about it. By that time, most of your friends done died off. You ain't got nobody to relate to. You ain't got
That's
nobody
right
to
on.
cling to you. Like you ain't got nobody to be around you. You might not have your kids might not be shit.
Better go to sad healthcare.
I tell you this, I got enough on. I got enough church. Somebody gonna be shit. Shit.
I could never be that down bad though. Knowing that a woman is only with me for my money though.
Don't ever say never.
You're right, but I just can't see myself.
I already got my
no,
mind. I already got my mindset. My little boy gonna put me in the home.
Like never.
I already know it.
Say never because man, this world is so crazy. Anything can happen, bro. We've been through. Bro. How young are we? We pretty much gonna be witnessing our second recession
Yeah.
in our 30s.
Bro, niggas at my job calling me big bro. Like damn, bro, like am I that old compared to you? Like niggas 20 years old. Oh, hey sir. Like sir. Like man, I just feel like I just graduated high school 2 years ago. Shit, 14 years, bro.
You might well, you can feel it all you want, man, but
I'm glad to be here, but damn, like time is really flying. You know,
it is. We graduated May 21st, 2009.
Like I don't know if you know her. You know Jasmine Tucker went to be some. Her child just graduated high school.
I mean, Trey and someone finna graduate next year.
Who?
Trey and James.
Like that's crazy though.
It's not really, cause Trey Lisa had two.
I ain't saying. I'm just saying like
in high school.
as an old ass.
Shout out Grizzly Well.
Like that
Yeah,
shit
shout out
crazy,
Grizzly
man.
Well.
Like people that I graduated with, children about to graduate high school, and I just got a 5-month-old.
I mean, bro, it's pros and cons to both situations. It is, bro, because if you think about it, like, okay, I got a kid in high school, right? I had a kid while I was in high school. The pro to that is that later on in my life, I can start living my life more, right? But the con is, as a young age, having a kid, you miss out on certain things as a young adult in your 20s.
Which one is more valuable to you?
To me,
Like now that you live,
The back to you.
like now that you live the young life, and now you're kind of, you ain't old, but you know what I'm saying? Like you see, like which one is more?
Probably the back end.
to be honest with you though, to be honest, me personally, I'm happy I had mine early because when I was in high school, I was able to do stuff early that people now are just not starting to do or start doing when they got in college. Bro, I was going to cabaret parties fucking 9th, 10th grade. So a lot of stuff is out of my system. So for me, I'm happy I got mine out the way early because I'm more laid back now. Like I come over here, I talk to y'all, I go home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool. But also the pro and con when you have your kid later on in life, you was able to enjoy. Well, actually, it's more pros than anything to me when you have your kid later because now you was able to enjoy your early stages of like your teenage years, your 20s.
Your whole phase.
So how do you want to put it? So now you think about it now. You're in your 30s, right?
Right.
So now you get to raise your kids in a mature mind state and actually know what it takes to be a parent, whether female or male. When you have your kids early, bro, you don't know how, like, I can speak for me. Like, I didn't know how to be a father at the time. Hell, I didn't even have a father. I didn't have no examples. I didn't have uncles. Mom was in prison. So I wasn't shit at first. I had to grow.
Right.
So really, I envy a person that waited till they was in their 30s or 40s to have a kid because you had your kid in a mature mind state so you can mold your child better than I ever could. I'm just now in the last 8 years started to really mold my children. Thank God I got some good children where they're dope kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I can take it back, I wait till I was in my 30s where I'm mature now. Because if I know, like what I know now, if I knew it then,
Yeah.
whew,
Well, that's my whole motto, bro. If I knew now, like if I knew what I knew now back then, like my life would be totally different.
but we not gonna know because
Yeah.
you think about your average person, and of course we was all young, and we still young, but when we was younger, can't nobody really tell us nothing for real.
Yeah.
Come on, let's be realistic.
Even if they told you weren't gonna listen
You
anyway.
weren't gonna listen. The only difference in between this generation and our generation, we didn't tell our elders to their face we healed. We were just like, okay, you know, making it seem like we were taking it all in, but at the end of the day, we was gonna do what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Whether we listen to them or not, we was gonna make that choice on our own.
Right.
Now the kids are a little different. I'm hip, and don't know shit. At least we acted like we knew, you know what I'm saying? Like we listen
Yeah.
for the most part. But at your age now, you know a lot. So this is the perfect time to raise a kid, to raise a family, because you're a mature black man.
I won't be tired though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Wake up. These new kids, I don't know if it's just new kids. These kids, they be.
It ain't the kids, bro.
It's just,
I don't blame the
tired,
children.
though.
I blame the parents.
Oh yeah, it's always.
It's the parents. No, I won't say always.
I feel like it's always.
Because
It's half and half.
You know.
No, it's. Okay.
I know for a
How-
fact.
can I give an
It's gonna be a young
Can I
boy.
give an example? When we look at parenthood, we like to put a lot on the parents, right?
Right.
But in reality, it's more on the kids than it is the parents. Because, think about this. When you was young, you in elementary school, you get in trouble for talking in class. The teacher called your mom and your dad.
Right.
They was talking in class. You may get a whooping, or your mom and dad may give you a stern talking to.
Right.
Whether you get the stern talking to or the whooping, they tell you don't talk in class no more. When you get to school, you know the consequences if you talk in class again. At that moment, you got to make a choice. Is this ass whooping worth me talking in class again, or I'm going to listen to my parents and not talk in class again? You are smart enough to know
Right.
if you want to talk in class or not. And that's in the 5th, 4th, 3rd grade.
Yeah.
My job is to guide you. You still gotta make your own choice, because even we go to the biblical point of life, God give you free will. He telling you what you need to do, but He still give you the free will to choose left or right. I'm telling you, life is the left lane is gonna lead you here, the right lane gonna lead you here. Right lane gonna lead you to bad decisions. Left lane gonna lead you to a life of prosperity. He giving you the free will.
Ephesians 6:1 say, "Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right." So you kind of got the option to not obey, but I feel like it's still like 70-30. 70 on the parents, 30% on you. Because from how I was raised, I got whoopings. And
Yeah, I did.
I got whoopings.
I got beat.
I did.
Like, I used to get beat. And I know, like, you know, I just know, like, I feel like it's on them.
No.
On the parents. Like, if your parents strict enough and they in your life,
Them the
I
worst
know-
parents. Those are worst parents.
Nah,
Good,
I'm not saying
tell
that.
watch this. Good, tell me if I'm wrong. I know somebody right now, I'm not even gonna say their name. Mom and dad sheltered them. The moment they was able to go to college, get away from their parents, they went buck wild because they wasn't able to witness some of the things we was able to witness. This is their first time being able to party, drink, and went buck wild.
That was me too. Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, those are the worst parents. Why do you think we say a preacher's daughter
Yeah.
is the most freakiest? Because they've been sheltered for so long. So now when they finally get life,
Yeah.
give a better example. Imagine a man, they got locked up. He been in prison for 15, 20 years, and he finally get out. That was the first thing he finna do.
Get him some.
And what he finna be doing the whole time? Getting him some.
Yeah.
Because he's been gone for so long, he's trying to play catch up.
Yeah.
So you take a strict parent and a child and you keep them from the world because you think you're trying to shelter them or protect them from the world. And now when they finally hit the world, like, damn, I ain't experienced this. I ain't never had a shower. Damn, that's what Buddha look like. Oh, damn, that's what a handsome man look like. They're finna go wild. So now a man come up and tell you, baby, damn, baby, you beautiful. Oh, you think so? Yeah, baby, this and that, woo, now she dropping the drawers. Instantly. So it's like you can't really blame the parent. It's like, to me, it's like a 50-50 to me. Because our job is to guide. But you still have to go out there and make your own choices. Because I know people that got ass whooping that went to prison. I know people that didn't get ass whooping went to prison. People that got ass whooping that didn't go to prison. People that didn't get ass whooping that didn't go to prison. So it's no correct way. It's on the kid. Like my mama didn't raise me to sell no drugs, but I ended up doing it anyways. My mama didn't tell me to go ahead and have kids with different women, but I did that. Like I had great examples, but I did that. You know what I'm saying? That was my choice.
I just feel like nowadays these parents, they be trying to be their friend, and they'll try to, like, you know, dress their child up in a certain way to get the flex on social media. You know, like, I feel like that kind of contributes.
That to me seems that be them female trying to dress their sons up like they baby dad.
Like their baby dad.
Shit like that.
I seen a video today of an 11-year-old.
Stop doing that shit, by the way.
Y'all seen that video of that 11-year-old rapping talking about killing niggas and stuff in Baltimore?
That ain't nothing new.
I know it ain't nothing new, but it's sad.
You remember Lil Mouse from Chicago?
Yeah. How old was he though? I didn't know he was young.
Bro, am I the only one that am I the only one that grew up listening to Dirty Boys and
But them grown men.
No. What I'm saying, Dirty Boys on their album, Love Us or Hate Us, had a 10 or 11-year-old rapping, cursing, everything else. Also, Pastor Troy on Face Off 2, I think, had a kid on his album cussing and doing the whole wild. The only difference is now versus when we was growing up was social media. It's put more in the limelight. Like we talk about now with the LGBT community, oh man, all these gay stuff and all these movies, bro. Go Google 90s, 2000 gay movies and watch how much popular. This been going on, it's just more magnified now. Police brutality been off the chain. It's just now we got cameras in our phone now. We ain't gotta rely on the news putting it out there. We can do it ourselves. Boys been getting kidnapped. Little girls been going to sex trades. It's just magnified now. The only thing I can say that's a little different now that wasn't going on back then, these kids are failing tests now at a high rate. How you failing the CRT?
Attention span is so fucking low now.
You know what I'm saying? But also now, that's why I say 50-50, because you also have those parents now, God damn, this boy won't just shut the hell up. Boy, get this phone.
Oh, get the tablet.
Get that tablet.
I refuse to be that type of parent.
And then they get on TikTok, 5, 10, how long on TikTok, like a minute, 2 minutes?
Man, and guess how far behind we on that? Because I just found this out a couple months ago that TikTok, over there where it originated from, is an educational tool. We are the only ones that's using it for what we use it for. Over there, they use it for education, so they're not even allowed to use it for what we use it for. But then somebody gonna get on the comment and say, well, what about the Chinese people we see? But those Chinese people are not even in that country.
Over here.
Because Chinese, they're in a country of dictatorship.
Or they grown.
Or grown. But look where they at though too. China's a dictatorship country.
Yeah.
It's not ran like here.
It's communist, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when they sit here and if they tell you, hey, you can only be Buddhist or Christian, my dog, that's the only thing you can be, or you're going to get killed or put in prison for a very long time. So what they do over there is different than what we do over here. But we the parents that like to just throw, hey, get this tablet. You know what I'm saying? Get this tablet.
You just wait.
Yeah. I just wait every time somebody join it, they join it.
How many views we have?
I don't know. You can say one.
One.
People pop in and out. They watch on YouTube.
They've been popping in and I've been looking at it. But
We don't IG like that way.
I want to get off the serious shit for me. So, fuck. Fucking hate this nigga, man. But
Love you too.
What's one thing y'all would do if y'all was famous? Like not the responsible shit. Like what's one wild thing y'all would do if y'all was famous? Like what's one thing y'all wanted to do or want to do like to this day? Like even present day. Like if y'all famous, like want to go on certain podcasts or some shit like that. What's one thing y'all would do?
Not responsible, right?
If you was famous and rich right now.
Okay, famous and rich now.
Like famous and like
famous and rich.
everything together.
But not responsible.
Yeah, just like some shit like You know how some people like, oh, I'll start a business, like outside of that shit. Like, what's one thing like for fun that you would want to do?
Man, I build an amusement park.
Alright, Michael Jackson.
I build an amusement park.
This nigga made me never laugh. Percy Land. Percy P. Land.
I build me an amusement park in Westmobile. A water park. And amusement park.
That's responsible.
You think that's too responsible? I mean, that's just to have
That's
fun, though. You know what
technically
I'm
a
saying?
business.
The inside of the slide gonna be.
I sat down.
They're gonna be shaped like vaginas and shit.
I tear down the baseball stadium here and build me an amusement park right there on the interstate.
I'm with you.
Call it Google Land.
Slid that on
I swear.
Yeah, slid it on up there.
I ain't got nothing to say. With you.
To be honest, I honestly don't know.
Like, ain't no like podcast, no people you hang with, anything.
Shit, if I was famously rich, I get Orlando Brown on the show.
Wow. That's wild. That
nigga wild. Yeah, he's trying to get some of
Hey, Tone, I love you, dog. If you want to try cocaine, just say it.
I would not show up to that show. I would not show up to that
That's
show.
gonna be one of the 30 for 30s on.
Like, all right, put it like this: if the podcast hit and we was some kind of superstar, like even we'll be list.
No, it wouldn't be him. I'm just talking shit, man.
But like, if people start wanting us on their podcast and all this shit, like we just could do some wild shit, anything we want to do. That what you would do?
No.
Put me on the song 85 South Show. Or Club Shay Shay. I want to go on Club Shay Shay. I want to talk sports.
Dang, man. It's off topic. I'm sorry. But
You talking about him leaving?
he leaving undisputed. Yeah. I knew it was coming though. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Just put me on Club Shay Shay.
I'll go on goddamn Drink Champs. I'll go on Drink Champs.
Nah, I wouldn't make it.
I'll make it.
Yeah, I don't think
I ain't never seen it.
I'll be out after 2 drinks. I'll get sleepy.
It's a good part.
Them niggas like, you know how they give you them fire questions at the end, like this
I ain't
and
never
that.
seen it.
Oh shit.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Shout out Drink Champs. But you know how like some places they give you like them this or that questions and shit. It's either you answer or you take a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one with I think I knew.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I don't like him. He talks to
talk people.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
talks to
figured you
people.
gonna say that.
Shout out Drink Champs.
Nora. You gotta watch the one with Drink Champs with Nora and Jadakiss. That should make you laugh.
Which one?
Him and Jadakiss.
It's like 6 or 7.
With him and Jadakiss. Man, look at the recent one. When Jadakiss was telling them stories about when they was coming up.
Yeah.
Bro jumped on the girl's back. He was drunk and jumped on her back out of nowhere.
And Ghostface got on one talking about from that's when he had got into a shootout with Delphonics.
Yeah. I remember that one. That was a couple months back, yeah.
They put that in the show, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they put that in the show.
I don't know. The wildest thing I would probably do, are we talking like now?
Everybody know you'll be a porn star.
Now?
You gonna make an
The
OnlyFans.
wildest thing I would
You gonna make an
do,
OnlyFans.
it's probably a porn star.
Make an OnlyFans.
Now,
You missed your time. You should have done that to the pandemic like the other females did.
I'm not a female, so I can't.
You could have made your OnlyFans.
I mean, that'd be something wild I do. It's probably, honestly, be a porn star. That'd be the most wildest thing I do. Like,
What's your name would be?
Won't be no chocolate drop, I can tell you that. But I won't have no name. I honestly don't know. But that'd be the wildest thing I do. Now we talking like on some.
Would you get like
Teddy Taylor.
Would you get like retired porn stars that you wanted from back then, or would you like work with people that's still working now?
I get on good.
Cherokee.
Yeah, that's who I was. Cherokee Diaz.
Daphne.
Oh, the chick from Chicago, Detroit. The Chicago one.
That big ass.
Hey, you know they whole biography, bro.
Nah, she be
That
on
her birthday.
She be on that dude corporate video.
What's her birthday?
Okay. Oh yeah, she do.
Yeah.
That nigga so ugly, by the way. For real.
I don't know, man.
Shout out to Chicago.
Damn, Tony Yayo. Shout out to Figure.
Cause man, that nigga be dissing everybody, man. You gotta keep people's up out of it, but just in case we do make it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I just think like the podcast thing of that nature is a responsible answer, but just like on some wild shit, yeah, I definitely do porn.
But it was like some wild shit. I'll probably
Like
like
some real wild shit.
I'll buy Biller Mall.
Shit, you can buy it now, shit.
I'll buy that hoe.
I don't know.
Turn it to an all black mall. I'll keep Target though.
Yeah, pretty much kinda is.
I'll keep Target though. All black stores, you know what I'm saying? All
Hey,
boutique, full of boutiques and everything.
Whoa. Time out, player.
Time out.
You not getting rid of Spencer's?
You gotta have something for the nerds up in there, like
Yeah.
Spencer's and
It's a
Hot topic.
matter of fact,
I never went
Shout
up
out
in
Aaron.
there. I never went up in there.
And well,
he coached with me.
who?
The dude who owned the anime store.
It's an anime store now? Well,
Right there by Bonehouse.
I'm going in there.
Yeah,
He coached with me.
I never been in there yet.
But
I see you got a lot of stuff in there. I just
he
think.
a lot of shit. But I don't know what the fuck I do. I probably do throw like an Uncle Luke party type shit.
See, I don't know what I'm saying. See, I
You
fuck
know
with
me.
shit.
Like, I can throw some stupid shit, man.
Yeah, I come with that. Uncle Luke party.
Like Uncle Luke hosting that
Well,
shit.
I'm
Like me and Uncle Luke hosting the
Bro,
party.
listen to me. I'm pulling up in a trench coat with no underwear and some slides. Well, I am coming. I'm definitely coming.
Invite me, just
You just can't ride with
Yeah,
me.
it's gonna be like a black. It's gonna be like it's gonna be certain motherfuckers like nigga wise anyway. We be goddamn. But I thought Uncle Luke party. That's it.
Mobile.
You said alcohol.
You going to
Uncle Luke
Oh,
party
boy.
at a mansion. Mansion party too.
y'all going to Freak Meet?
I don't
I
know.
was, but I changed my mind on.
I don't think I can.
Because I don't think.
I don't think I can.
I already know I can't go.
I don't even see the purpose of it. I'm 30-something years old. I got food at home.
I mean, the people promoting it like 30 something. This nigga said I got food.
Yeah, 30.
I did not know this shit till you I stopped.
They 30-something, but they act like they trying to really live their youth or something.
I mean,
what's wrong?
everybody want to have a little fun.
I know that, but damn. Like,
But
you know it's
the
gonna be
thing,
young,
but the thing is,
young.
our fun and the fun now is totally different.
It's so.
Like these motherfuckers can go out, sit and drink, and just do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, but when we was out, we would actually interact with people.
They
Like,
ain't
now,
doing that sideways.
like
Banana in the tailpipe.
stop it, stop it. Shout out Chef Rock. But nah, these motherfuckers here, like these days, they goddamn, they have more fun sitting around watching each other than actually interacting.
Yeah.
They so stuck on not being friendly instead of actually interacting with people.
This nigga the
Goddamn.
drink police.
I'm the mic police. Damn.
Whoa. What you going? Where you going?
Hey, man, let Cole stay.
That's why I don't go to the club, like black clubs no more. Like, what's the point of going in there? You bad. You know what I'm saying? You just on your phone, just dancing on other girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think you gotta dance on me.
Well,
but
to
like,
fix your problem, going out with a weed joint, man.
nah, but I just can't waste my money paying $25 to get in the club.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, you
like,
gotta
just
pay
to
to
see.
get in. You gotta pay to see these motherfuckers look at each other.
They say you gotta pay to go in sideways. Like,
No, see, now with the sideways conversation, what makes me mad about that, I moved to Birmingham and I do travel a lot.
yeah.
Those restaurants like that, they charge at a certain time because it's a two-headed organization, right?
Yeah.
So during certain times, it's for you to go in there, eat, drink, watch TV like a real bar. But it turns into something different at a certain time, right?
Yeah.
So we have something in Birmingham called a 3,000 bar. You go on a 3,000 bar between this hour to by 9, they don't charge anything.
Yeah.
But when 9 o'clock hit, when you come there, there's a fee to get in there.
Like skating, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Back in
Like,
the day.
it's a certain time. That is normal. When you have something that turns into something else at a certain time, for example, Now I don't know if they charge now because I always end up leaving. It's a cigar lounge downtown that I discovered a while back. I talked to
They charge on certain days.
Okay, so you got lit. I went in lit one day by 5 o'clock. I walked straight in.
Yeah.
But around 7, 8 o'clock, that crowd started to come in. The music changed because when you first go in there, they play a certain type of music.
Right.
But you can tell the shift in the atmosphere because the music is more money bag, more all the biz versus the laid back music. That's when I start to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so people complain about stuff to me are people that are either, and I hate to say this, you either broke or haven't been outside of Mobile. Because this is nothing new. To people that's been outside of Mobile, that can travel a lot. And I ain't talking about that traveling like everybody do. Talking about something, oh, we went to Vegas. Bro, Vegas is so common, that ain't even
But
no
guess
flex.
what? At the end of the day, this still fucking Mobile. Don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Stop trying to bring outside shit to this fucking city.
Why not?
For what?
What's the point of saying Mobile don't have nothing, and then when something comes to Mobile, you bitch and moan about it?
Because what's the point of doing the shit and then you sitting there and charging extra for some shit that people ain't coming to because you doing stupid shit?
They coming.
Young motherfuckers that's fucking up everything.
Okay, cool. If you don't like it, don't go. That's for the young people at a certain time.
That's what I'm saying.
Migrate your ass to a lounge at a certain time.
I mean, that's the point though. Like, you sitting there charging some shit for some shit where you ain't gonna enjoy your night because these young motherfuckers fucking up the whole night.
Okay, so now we peeping out the scene now. We know at a certain time young people come in, that's when it's time for our old ass to get the fuck out and go to our type of environment.
So we come to during the hours where they ain't supposed to fucking charge us and they do it any fucking way.
But they not.
Shit me.
Ain't nobody trying to get in sideways at 6 o'clock.
Who the fuck goes out at 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
Me?
I ain't gonna lie, that food look pretty.
Fuck y'all talking about? Me?
Unless you trying to go catch a game or some shit, who the fuck goes out there early?
Me? Man, you gotta think. Okay, see
You
now.
different.
Whoa. Now, this becomes a thing when we sit back and step outside of who we are, right? You gotta think about this is a business. Their job is to accommodate everybody. You have people they have a personality. Me, where I'm like, man, look, 4, 5 o'clock, I'm going out and sit down, have me some wings, some loaded fries, some chill, watch whatever the fuck you got on TV. I don't give a fuck if it's about if you got Barney playing. I just want to eat, chill, look at this, just say I got the house. Once I see the crowd coming in, check, time for me to go. That's my purpose.
Yeah.
But then you got people that want to just get out, so they come at 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock because that's the vibe that they want. Okay, if you know that's not your vibe, you don't want to hang with those that age group, then don't go at that time. Yeah. Why? If you know for a fact at this particular time that this age group going here and they act like this, why you still going? You just bitching just a bitch now.
But play devil's advocate. You claim you ain't supposed to let these age group in at a certain time, but you still let these motherfuckers in.
That's weak. And guess what? That's security. That's the business. But if you know this how things go, why go?
But that's what I'm saying. If you getting lied to, yeah, you ain't gotta go no more after that. But I'm saying, all these rules is what attracted me there. I ain't gotta come back after that. But I'm saying, I understand I ain't gotta come back after that. But I'm going because you attracted me there with these fucking rules.
Yeah.
But you go behind us and be like, oh, I'm gonna let these motherfuckers in anyway.
All right, now check this out. Now let's talk about the people that are complaining that ain't never even been sideways.
I'm on them.
And then you got them posting videos. And then you post these videos. I fuck with Chef. I know the nigga. Like, personally, I know the nigga. Like, but come on, man.
But that's how he want to run his business, though.
I've been to the nigga was a freak. But the nigga got there sticking bananas up down bitches' throats and shit.
But that's what they did with these motherfuckers. Like, my only issue is.
So you, but no,
it's
like I'm saying, you sit there and tell a certain type of crowd not to come in there, but you promote the shit that bring that crowd in.
I'm with you. I'm not disagreeing fully. All I'm saying is
that's what I'm saying. Like,
sideways been enough. It's enough evidence now to let people know not to go there. But people, that's like right now. If they post something on sideways right now about a big ass brawl and my stupid ass going there tomorrow or next week, what I'm finna complain about. I already seen what's up. One to go for destruction.
Especially,
But that's what I'm saying. That's what the people that don't
like,
go. That people that don't go in there. That's where they get the complaints from. Cause look, you sit there and promote certain shit.
like
You promote so much shit, saying that you gonna do this, and this, and you gonna change this, but you ain't changed the motherfucking thing.
And I'm not disagreeing with that.
So why even the people that ain't been, they see what's going on. So why can't they have an opinion on that shit? Cause he gets mad when people have an opinion on shit, but you ain't doing shit to get these people in your shit.
And that's why I say I'm not disagreeing. But my thing is, here's my thing. Why are you complaining about something that you never experienced? Somebody answer me that. Why complain about something that you didn't see for yourself? We had these topics and talks about at job. If I tell you, me and Good work together, I don't know Good, right? Mm-hmm. You tell me Good is a snitch and all this type of shit here.
Why?
I'm just giving an example, because this is what happened at work. Don't fuck with this person, they like to tell and they X and Y and Z. That's, you know, every job. That'd be the most thing, right? So you tell me that. I never experienced that with Good. Mm-hmm. But I go off your word like, person, man, don't go your ass over there. Nigga here be telling. Yeah. Without even knowing the whole situation. I'm not even talking to Good. Never even spoke to the man, but I'm gonna tell you here for a nigga. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that's what you got when you got sideways. Y'all sit here voicing an opinion, you ain't even been there. You basing your opinion off what? A non-experience?
What you see.
But you might not see the whole thing. That's what these white folks, that's what the problem is with the white folks in the media. They go around here thinking we're bad people about what the little information that the media put out there. Now they thinking we all some thugs.
I get what you're saying, but one experience off of 10 experiences, it tell me who the fuck you is.
How many times have we heard people talk about how bad a movie? No, fuck that. How many times have we seen on Facebook, this movie is great? Everybody talk about how great this movie, then we go see it like, yeah, y'all hyping this bullshit up like that.
But them are different opinions. If you see the same type of video week after week, you experiencing this shit. You seeing this shit week after week. What do you expect?
But here's the thing though. But hold on, whoa. I seen the same videos y'all seen. Now y'all know I got an opinion about a lot of shit. Can't nobody ever say I said anything about Sideways. Cause I ain't been there.
I still wanna go.
You know what I'm saying? And you still want that experience yourself. Stop it.
Cause this is the white ratchet shit, man.
That's fine, goddammit. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but the thing is, what I respect about the brother, he like it or not, he want his own experience. I seen it, but let me go see for myself, then get my opinion. Like I was saying about the Torn and Good thing. Yeah, Torn, you can say what you want to say about Good, but let me go talk to Good myself and hang with him and see, do I get that same vibe? Let me see if it's something that you probably did to him, or he probably just don't like you one-on-one or personally. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my own opinion. I'm not finna base my opinion on somebody else because of somebody I already seen. Let me step foot in there and be like, you know what, Good, you know what, that movie is terrible. You ain't lying.
Well, Sideways aside, I had to say I'm supporting the European man. I went for Surge Open. Don't take out black.
But I don't know. I get it because like I say, I fuck with bro, but it's just.
Is he the owner?
He the chef.
So
he might be cold.
So chef, like he don't really cook all the food though. He just like.
I think he like.
He don't cook all here.
This is recipe.
Yeah, chef don't cook everything. They kind of oversee everything, make sure they put the ingredients in the way they're supposed to. Like if I tell you 2 pinches of goddamn salt, 2 pinches of salt.
Speaking of restaurants, can I vent for a second?
Go ahead.
Bro, So Cool is so overrated.
Who?
So Cool.
So Cool. The high priced black restaurant.
Man, listen.
My first time hearing it.
My homeboy got a catfish dinner, 1 catfish with sides like this big for like $36. Like, am I broke or like is that just absurd?
36, that's a lot.
For one piece of catfish,
that's a lot.
Some little small ass sides.
I'm used to hood spots anyway, so
I would say though, the other one that opened, Tony spot. Is downtown.
Coma.
Yeah.
You been?
Yeah. We went. That shit pretty.
But his shit reasonable price though, right? And then they give you a decent amount of food for that shit.
I don't have to go down there.
It's good. We talking about going back down there again.
But
shout out to y'all by the way.
You like when it comes to like seafood places and shit, But you going to a place where they supposed to be like fine dining and shit, you gonna get charged that much. Like, but if you go to like a hood spot, you get a thing of catfish. That shit gonna be.
Where the hood spot is at, man? I need to get put on.
I don't know. Well, I went to a white folks spot the other day.
Oh man.
But no, it was good though. JJ's chicken and fish or some shit was called.
Where that's at?
Tim's Home.
You know what? I think I passed by that.
It's
today
on that
on-
side street over there by the you know where the doctor's office is. The little,
Talking about Nevis Road or whatever.
Yeah.
it is? Yeah. I saw. Yeah, we saw that today.
it's over there. That place pretty good. And they give you a lot of food and
I'm
some
sorry.
packaged shit.
I'm not eating white people's soul food. That's just me. That's just me now.
It's fish. Why
It's
not?
different.
Why not? You go to a Chinese restaurant and eat Chinese chicken.
They minorities. You know what I'm saying?
It's fish, man. Can't fuck up fish like that.
Oh yes, you can.
I mean, people can, but like I'm saying, you can't really put a color on fish when it comes to.
I'd rather
Yes, you
eat.
can.
You know.
Alright,
It's a certain place by my new spot. You know.
Well, you know what? I take that back. I agree with you.
Because it's a lot of white folk that cook people like in the South.
Because fish is international.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I'm with you on that. Can I interrupt for a second?
Go ahead.
Look here. So I've been drinking, right? You know, fluids. So I had to go. In my mind, I'm like, bro, let me walk off. I gotta go to the backyard, do some manly type things that women can't do. So as I'm walking back there, this boy got a toilet right here.
You know that?
I ain't been in this man's house.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
I thought that's what you was going. I thought you was
No,
going
when
to the
I
bathroom.
said when I'm finna go to the back, I would say I'm going to the backyard.
Oh.
So I'm finna walk to the backyard. Look at this fancy Negro here. Fancy. I had to use the bathroom with pink hair. Boy, look at fam. Okay, then. But go ahead, man. My bad. Go ahead and talk about your vid and your fish and not
What's the name of it? Go.
JJ's fish and chicken or some shit like that.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
Speaking of like food and shit, like what's one thing, like even if you, no matter where your money at or nothing like that, like even if you're rich, what's one thing you probably can't let go, like eating wise?
Donut sticks.
The tongue them little Debbie motherfuckers. The little Debbie motherfuckers, them thick ass, them chalky ass motherfuckers. Hey, I love them motherfuckers though.
He chose donuts.
Look. I love them things since pre-K when I stole them from somebody in kindergarten.
You drank coffee with them?
I just eat them.
Can't trust these light skinned niggas. Boy, I tell you, boy, can't trust the like you ain't just like your predecessors. Just stealing shit.
Smokey, bring your ass here next week. 'Cause I can't defend us by ourselves.
Smokey's clean, he ain't light skinned.
That is.
I'm gonna say McDonald's. I'm gonna always eat McDonald's.
Boy,
Man, that's the Ocho shit.
I'm a fried bologna sandwich.
Oh yeah, that too. Hey, put some mayo on it.
Fried bologna sandwich and homemade fries made from a potato.
Connect a dog for me too. And
That's a neck of dog.
I had them.
That's
for
dumb
I
shit though.
wish.
Like everybody don't got
You don't
connectors.
eat pork?
I can't eat Connecticut.
Why?
Everybody don't got connectors though.
No,
They
those
just been
don't-
fucking me up in
they
the
don't
past
have
few years.
them.
I can't eat.
They don't have. That's just a southern thing.
You know what I'm saying?
My folks up there in Ohio, stuff like that. My folks from Ohio come down. They been gone for. They moved here before I was born. When they come home to visit, they go like they go to Walmart or something, grab like a shitload of connector. They'll go to like these fish markets. They bring coolers, and when I bring coolers, they'll buy coolers when they come here. Like go to somewhere and get a lot of connectors stuff like that. And take it back up there with them because they can't get connectors up there.
You heard this nigga say? He said he can't eat connector. Like, I need the first thing I ever heard.
I used to
So I can't
eat them all the
Yeah, my
time.
You acid reflux or something?
No, it ain't that. I mean, it's just some like how long it been? Like maybe 7 years
They
ago.
make
They
you sick.
they started making me sick.
Do you-
Checkers started making me sick like 7 years
After a
ago.
while, you know, certain shit like when you get grown, certain shit don't taste right no more.
Yeah, it just
Like,
I don't know.
I get
I hate I can't eat them no more because I love them, but I just can't eat them no
I
more.
can't eat hamburger helper. Like I get like right now I eat hamburger helper today.
Yeah.
But next week if I couldn't eat it, I mess around and get acid reflux and everything come up.
Mhm.
Like so I'm with them on
I
that.
don't know what I don't know. I'll probably say like them you know, the wafers, cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Little
That ain't really poor though. Like, what's something like that's poor that you eat?
Like noodle.
Eggs and rice.
Yeah.
I ain't been a fan.
I
of
do
it.
eggs and rice.
Okay.
Eggs and
Scrambled eggs and rice. I eat that
Hey,
shit every day.
get some noodles.
I'll make a little grit bowl quick.
Fry some hot dogs. Cook the hot dogs.
I don't give a damn about no hot dogs and noodles. I had that before. I want eggs and
You gonna
rice.
still eat Waffle House?
Hmm?
Y'all still eat Waffle House?
I got some Waffle House.
I don't really eat Waffle
I'll eat Waffle
I got a
House.
steak in
Especially
my
when I'm
trunk
drunk.
from Waffle House. I got steak right now.
I just recently like been going out since I've been hanging out with y'all. Like before then, I didn't like go out and like do shit. So I ain't got no like experience of going to Waffle House drunk and shit like that. Like I didn't do shit like that.
We didn't go to Waffle House drunk. We went to
College
no. What's the place we went to? The other place, Dennis.
What Dennis?
Oh yeah, then.
Now Waffle House drunk was like if you went to the fair or something. After the fair, you'll go by Waffle House
Oh, like-
like after the club shit, like you go to
No, it wasn't Waffle
House and
House.
shit
I'm
like
sorry, it was Crystals.
That was so long ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was Crystals when we used to get. But
That was when our stomachs was good.
Man, look here.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was when our stomachs was good. Hell,
that. I
today.
ain't finna eat
No,
Hey, Crystals a mess, man. I still eat it though. Like I'm like just.
Hey, Crystal the drunk spot, boy. Crystal did it.
Yeah.
And then our go-to spot at high school was not TG. It was TGI Friday. What the other spot is? That's closed down. That's by the movies. We stay going by the movies off
What,
that.
Ruby too?
Applebee's.
Oh, Applebee's. Yeah.
I had money then, boy. Shit, I worked.
Two for 20.
I worked at McDonald's. I worked at McDonald's, bro. I was making $5.20.
No, I wasn't 220 when I got in college.
Oh yeah,
Cause they started having karaoke night.
Yeah.
I was a broke college student, bro. Like,
Shit, me too.
Who was?
You know how I made my money?
Bro.
Playing pool.
it was Wendy's for me.
I won't say we was broke college students though.
Shit.
It was two of us in the room because when that time I had food stamp from my aunties.
Yeah, you did, but
What you mean? I did. If I had it, you had it. That ain't never changed. So what you mean?
I ain't eat noodles like you did.
No, it wasn't new. Remember I had the hot packs and all
I
that
ain't eat
shit.
hot pockets like you did.
I'm just saying, but I still bought stuff for us.
Yeah,
to
I know
eat.
that. But
So we
the
went-
way I made money was playing pool.
But that was during the summer.
But when I'm talking about when I left,
Oh.
when I left, it was a whole different story.
You was a broke college student in New York. I know that shit was expensive.
Actually,
You went to college in New York?
He was a
shit for like 5 months.
merchant marine.
For 5 months, I was.
All right, quick question.
What?
What the fuck is a merchant marine?
Like I be wanting to ask, like, what y'all do?
I already know.
Basically,
my English, what is a merchant marine?
basically, merchant marine is basically just a sailor.
Because I was raised
Shit,
by
what's
Marine.
the
I
name?
ain't never heard of a merchant marine.
Like
Merchant
they,
means
they're
like they
literally
sell stuff,
just
right?
they're literally just sailors, but they don't carry weapons or nothing like
They
that.
sell stuff. Like merchant.
No, they just
They own
they
the
take
boat.
care of the boat.
That's it.
Yeah,
Like
they
a
just
cook?
on the boat.
Is it like a cook, like in the army? Like
They just
like-
No, they got cooks, they got captains,
But what do they do?
chief
though?
engineers.
Take care of the
They
boat.
just the boat.
Oh, okay.
They don't do no military
You want,
stuff
why you want to do that?
because they made money.
Okay.
It's split.
And it was a free trip in New York.
And plus, what I was going to school there for anyway was marine engineering. Like I could have been a chief engineer and made like a lot of money just selling the world and shit.
So let me ask you this.
What?
So you was a merchant marine.
I could have been.
He was in school for it.
Okay, so what changed?
Like why I came back,
You say you was there for 5 months.
I
So
flunked up.
so you had to take tests to stay a merchant
He
marine?
was in school.
I was in school, like actual. I was in a
I'm
4-year
sorry,
school.
I heard that. My apologies.
Like it's okay. So basically, like you got the Naval Academy and the Army Academy and all them Air Force Academy. Basically, the school I went to was like the Merchant Marine version of that.
Okay.
Cause it was a 3D. It was a D.
He went to New York.
Yeah,
West Point.
D3 college.
Alright,
Basically.
okay, so here's my question with that. You said you had flunked out, right?
Yeah,
So it was pretty much school.
it was
so
cool.
what? Because Tony, you are
And I was playing football up there too.
you are an intelligent human being.
Good though.
So what happened for you to
I
flunk
wouldn't
out?
focus at that. Doing no hoes up there.
It what?
We was in the
What part of New York I was in?
Great Neck.
Oh, Quinn said somebody got to mute their phone. Sound clashing on the live.
Who sound flash?
He said one of y'all got to mute.
I turned mine down.
Because the sound
I
clashing.
turned mine down. Oh yeah.
But the mic though, still picking up. That's what he said. So
Oh, that's probably why they ain't going.
Quinn Smith.
Oh,
Weenie Man.
that's what it is. Weenie Man.
I ain't want to call the man that on.
So one of y'all got to mute y'all mic.
I ain't want to call the man that on.
The mic itself.
Yeah, he said the sound clashing, like you can hear. I don't know.
I don't mind doing that. Yeah,
Press mute.
I mean, you got the camera here. Oh, is that? So,
See if it's fixed now.
did you? So once you did that, go ahead, put your headphones on.
You can keep talking. I can still hear you.
Keep your headphones on with the pinky out. so, so hey, when you flunked out, why didn't you try to go back?
I couldn't.
Cause you flunked out. So there's not like a time frame, like, hey, you got 2 years before you can do it again. That's just it. So you didn't want to try any other military? Why? I mean, he went to the Merchant Marine.
He said it's fixed though.
Okay.
He didn't want to go back.
It's fixed.
He went to South though, didn't he? Yeah, so he
It
went to
fixes
South.
the end of pet my phone. But yeah, pet man, I keep finished. But my bad, bro. I don't think bro wanted to be in the military though.
I didn't.
I mean, I don't think. Well,
Cause that was because I could have took my ass to West Point and just took the army shit.
I mean, who really want to? Bro, I passed my Air Force ASVAB. I took the practice ASVAB.
You
Passed
talking
that
about
bit
the,
with flying colors.
What's that shit called?
And I didn't want to go to the when they told me I got a scholarship to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the job. I got somewhere to go. You know what
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie, I wish I would have went to the airport after high school though, man.
But on some real shit though, like the job my dad was working at, it was people working there who went to that school for marine engineering. They was making like a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad was like, "Well, shit."
It ain't live, bro.
Oh, I ain't on. Like,
Okay, cool.
we'll fix all that next week.
Yeah.
But those guys who went to that school, they made a lot of money from marine engineering. They was like, well, shit, if your son goes to school there, we'll get him a job here with us too.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was kind of like incentive to trying to, get me to go to school, do the 4 years, and then come back down here and work at the same place too. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just, to be honest, it wasn't for me. Like cause we still kind of had to do like military shit too, like march and all that kind of stuff too. And I'm not that kind of person, cause I don't like people trying to tell me what to do and shit like that. Cause I stayed in trouble
That's
up
why
there.
I couldn't go to prison.
Yeah, cause
You got in trouble?
like if you talking back or you not doing a certain way or you looking a certain way, looking at somebody a certain way and shit like that, it wasn't for me.
I don't blame you.
Like that's why I never joined a fraternity, cause I was like, you going through that process. I don't want nobody telling me nothing like that, Cause I'm gonna say some slick shit,
Yeah.
and I did up there.
So
And plus, I was too far away from my family too. My grandparents was older, and I didn't want to like not be able to get to them if something happened or
is
whatever.
your are your grandparents still alive?
My granddad is. My grandmother passed right before COVID started.
Man, do you not know?
And my dad's mom still alive
I
too.
wouldn't know what to do if my grandma died, bro.
That shit affected me a lot when she passed.
Like I wouldn't, cause mine raised me, dog.
Yeah.
You might well put me on suicide watch, G. Like that's my world. Like dog, I can't function. Like my grandma now ain't got nothing but like 40% lung capacity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she called me. Like she need brakes on the truck. She don't even drive, but my auntie don't drive, baby. I'll get you the front and back, and I'll put them on myself. Or she'll like, can you get me like 10 pounds of shrimp? I just got this craving for some raw shrimp. I'm going. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just like I don't know what the fuck I could do without that lady. Like my life, like, I don't talk to her every day.
Yeah.
Like my life is predicated, like to the. And I know it's finna sound crazy. I don't talk to her every day, but like my life is like, oh baby, you the glue. I lose you, that's it. I'm finna go on a long drive.
Shit, my grandmother was the glue, like for our family. Like we, like anything that she needed done or anything going on, like everybody came together to do like for her.
Mhm.
'Cause we got a big family. Like, and when she passed, it was like, you know, I noticed it because I said at her funeral, I said I hope we don't drift away. Cause I don't even talk like that, but at her funeral I got up and talked at the funeral, and I said I hope that we don't drift away after her passing, cause that's not what she wanted, and it kind of felt like that we
Drifted away.
kind of did a little bit. We still kind of, like we started a family group chat. People say stuff and now we still try to get together, but it ain't like it used to be.
Yeah.
But you know, I honestly think from my experience and from watching how the black community goes, it's like as the OGs start to die, the black families are starting to get more and more separated.
They kind of do
That's
their own
right.
thing.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Because the old heads really kept all us together. The old head was like, yeah, Uncle such and such doing something, we all going to Uncle such and such. But the more those main family members start to pass and move on, the more and more they particular family, well, I'm doing some over here. Well, we gonna do some over here. Well, we doing some over here. You know what I'm saying? Like what I was saying earlier, like those OGs are wolves.
They wanted to see everybody.
Right,
together.
because they looked at it like, hey, we still all family. And it's like now everybody's so much out for themselves. And well, this my house. We come over here, but then it's just like I remember coming through the projects, man. Coming up the way I came. I remember going through the projects, bro. You'll just pass random fucking barbecues and random people out there. You could be driving and be like, you know, just be like, hey man, what y'all over there grilling on? We said, so you want to get a plate? Don't even know you. But they'll offer a plate. But now everybody just so me that we so distant now. But from what you said when we talking about like the grandmama of things and granddad of things, here's my question. Like how did we get to a point where men and women are so against each other?
Social media. That shit only exists really on social media, in a sense, for the most part. I feel like it.
It seems like now, like that's a huge topic. Huge talking point. It's like 50-50 and what you bring to the table and shit like that. People keep saying the same shit over and over. It's always men versus women shit. I mean, I don't even get involved in them discussions no more because that shit is pointless, man. Like, I mean, yeah, it's all pointless. Social media is pointless too, but
It's not even a real place. So.
I say that shit all the time.
Yeah, it's not even a real place. Yeah, the reason why I asked that though, man, because like when you look at, because the world now, whether we like it or not, is social media based, and we're getting to a point now where it's like men don't do this, but women don't do this. Like everybody's like just pointing fingers, tit for tat,
Yeah.
and it's like, man. And then my issue is in our community, we finding everything that separate each other. Like we always talking about, like we joke, of course, because we know each other personally, like light skin, black. But it's really become so serious.
Fuck y'all, by the way.
It's really become so serious where people like, well, they light skin, that person brown skin, and it's like, man, bro, we all still black. You think these white folks worried about, well, we not gonna kick it with this white person because they got a tan.
Right.
And I'm like, we still white. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm black. Just because he or she light skinned, they still black. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and it trickled down to the men versus women type thing because now we had these debates. Well, who bring what to the table? Then, well, if you worried about who bring what to the table, you ain't no real man. And my issue is this though. As a man, we gain the most to lose in a relationship. And when I say we gain the most to lose, we work our ass off to gain everything monetary. When it comes down to money and materialistic things, we get married to this woman whether we know her 100 years or 100 days. Yeah. We get married and she decided to leave, whether she cheat or not, she can take half of shit. So as a man, I have to protect my assets. Just like as a woman, you have to protect your sanity, your emotions, your mind state, right?
Yeah. So
I don't think that I'm less of a man for asking what do you bring to the table. When you ask what do you bring to the table, the first thing people they equate to is money. Outside of the money, what do you bring to the table? Like what value are you adding to my life? Because I know what value I can add to your life. I can make your life more easy if I pay all the bills. I know I can make your life more easy by being your protector. I know I can make your life more easy by being that father figure that you had growing up and even more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I'm working my ass out labor-wise, emotionally and physically. Like physically, emotionally, and mentally. I'm putting everything in. So, when I say bring something to the table, do you have my back? If I lose my job or I lose my business tomorrow, can you hold this house down until I get my shit together? It's easy to say, yeah, I got you, versus when this shit happens. Because the first thing you'll do is probably bounce. And it's the same question that a woman can ask. My thing is, everything that a woman wants, a man wants. A woman wants somebody that's going to have her back to dig it in. That's what a man wants. You want a man that's going to give you good sex. That's what a man wants. We want a woman that's going to give us good sex. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody that's not going to have you look stupid out there. We want the same thing. So it's like, when I ask you what you bring to the table, baby, that don't make me less of a man. I have the most to gain in this relationship, so I have every right to ask. Right. You're not losing shit.
Yeah.
What are you losing? When you leave, whether you cheated or not, and it's been proven, especially with celebrity couples, you can cheat and still take half my shit. And it's going to be proven that you cheated and I didn't. You still get rewarded everything because the system is made for a woman. But to call me less of a man because I want to make sure that I'm finna invest my time in the right woman is ludicrous. But now it's like where this man is and this woman is, like, bro, just say, and I feel like this, just say the man and the men and the women that you deal with are like that. Don't put everybody in a box. Well, like we had a little Facebook post and every time I saw, I don't know no man that'll just, I'm paraphrasing now, that'll just drop everything for their children. I know men that do that. I know some. Hell, I'm sitting next to one. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, what men are you involving yourself into?
They speaking for personal experience.
You see what I'm saying? So don't put, just because that's your personal experience, don't put all that on all men, because I done had some women that wasn't shit.
That's probably a female.
But I'm not
dress
gonna
her
put
son up like her David Daddy did.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I dated women that want shit. And I also been the person that wants shit to certain women. That's why I always said what's a 50-50. What point did you meet this person in their life? Maybe that man or that woman that they dated recently have them in a certain mindset. You know what I'm saying? So, question is, what stage did you meet them? Do you know that not most men, do you know, generally speaking, that men never marry the woman that they in love with? Generally speaking. Men normally marry the woman.
I would never.
Never what?
I married somebody else.
No, this is what I'm saying. Like the woman that you, I'm not saying that you don't love me at all. What I'm saying is, typically, a lot of time when men,
I love the woman I married.
and you're supposed to, you better love the woman you with.
I fell in love with the woman I married. That's on God.
On Jesus.
My bad. I mean the road.
And that boy said on the Quran. But what I'm saying is, though, I'm not saying all men. What I'm saying is, sometimes, I ain't gonna say sometimes, I'm just, like I said, I'm generally speaking, men normally marry with the woman that comes around when they're ready to settle. Because as a man speaking, and as people I have seen, we have had women that was great women that we fumbled because at the time we wasn't ready.
Or had
I
women
know.
that fumbled us.
And it go. That's what I'm saying. It goes both
You
ways.
I ain't never fumbled no one.
Okay, my brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That I didn't want.
Now, it happens, bro. We human. We human, G. And I think that's one of the things that we all feel like everybody is so, like, ain't nobody on this earth. I don't give a fuck who you are. You ain't gonna tell me you done been with 10 men or 10 women and all 10 of them was wrong. You ain't gonna have no accountability?
I fumbled all of them on purpose because I met the perfect person in my life. That's no cap.
Man, let me go home, man. I gotta go
She ain't
home,
paying no
bro.
attention anyway because she would have came to the door.
I gotta go home, dude.
She ain't paying attention because she would have came to the door by now.
I gotta go to the house. I gotta go home, man. I don't even supposed to be here. I don't. I supposed to be at the crib already.
Oh, my bad, bro. I'm drunk.
I can tell you drunk too. That nigga about to fall asleep, man.
Alright,
Yeah.
quick question.
Well,
Jackie O, DC Young Fly wife.
That's
his
a
partner.
situation, man.
His partner around.
That's a messed up situation, man.
Well, partner.
Either way, like she was the kid, the mother of his 2 kids, man.
Yeah.
Three.
It was 3. Oh, it was just 2.
They just had a young one.
Oh
I
shit.
don't even think they're young in 6 months.
I just feel like the
I could be
surgery,
wrong.
the surgery was just so unnecessary.
Yeah,
It
she
wasn't
looked
needed.
good.
Yeah, like it just wasn't needed. But that's like the only thing. Jeff is,
I mean, but at the same time, you can't tell these women what look good to them and all that. These
bruh,
days.
look at me. You think if I had you like?
I
That's
said
how I
women.
look.
I said women though.
But we the same
They got
age.
surgery for men. They can make men taller, make you
It's
jump
just-
longer.
like-
wild.
It's just BBL.
You know what I'm saying?
Men have to love themselves regardless.
Yeah.
Women can. I don't know. I just.
Well, I think it's when we talked about earlier, it come down to society.
Social media.
I guess she made her money from looking good, so she wanted to get a
So she
surgery.
was already extremely gorgeous. Like I think that
She probably thought the babies added less to her or some shit.
That,
Like, you know how after
Love
some certain people have babies and shit, they be like
Postpartum.
the baby fucked up my body type shit.
mhm.
She probably was on some shit like that.
But see, now that's where, and I understand that point, but this is where my mind would be different on, because I'm like, man, look here, baby. Fuck how the world view you.
Exactly.
But you fine. Not even, excuse my language, the B word, and I mean that respectfully. Baby, you fine as fuck. Girl, come and bring that little pussy, let me kiss that. Where them stretch marks lead? Let me follow that map, like goddamn Dora the Explorer. Like, girl, come here. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, come, I'm dead serious. Like, come here. Like, I know what it is, baby. You fine. You look good.
Yeah.
Meet me in the goddamn bed, the bedroom. Meet me in the trunk of the car.
In the garage.
I don't give a damn why we meet at. Me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me. I like women, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that is, I don't know.
I mean, I understand people have their preference, but baby, if I'm still touching you the same, you think I give a fuck?
I don't know. I hate to say he part of that shit because in that mindset, then most people be like, "Well, that's him too," because he probably put that in her head to make her think like that. But I don't think he made her think like that. She just
3 children? Hell no.
that's what I'm saying.
Like that.
So that's just her. Like she probably just. It's females out there that think they just ain't perfect, so they just want to be perfect.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I said that's why I come with the crossroad, because I understand that aspect, but then the other aspect is if you my woman and I love it, fuck what somebody else think, fuck what you think.
I mean,
baby.
yeah, you can say that, but some still be like, yeah, you think this way about me, but I don't feel that way. So they probably feel like I gotta do what I gotta do.
But that's where the crossroad come in.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I just like you can see it from both sides. It's just like, look here, baby, go put that little outfit on I like. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, baby, meet me in the living room. I got some Bell Bill DeVoe, some new edition songs I'm finna perform in front of you. You
What you be saying, Torn?
I'll be singing that.
Man, Torn probably right there.
Wrong.
I do sing, but I don't.
He be right
I sing sarcastically.
crying like Maxwell.
Yeah, listen, Al be sure as
You
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Is that so that's a light skinned child?
Hey man, you like Secret Garden?
I heard of it.
You like
That Stevie, isn't it?
Steve who?
Barry White now.
The Barry White.
Barry White and who? He just said the other name.
Steve Wonder.
Nigga, Al be shit. Oh my lord.
There's a lot of people in that song though.
It's a lot, but the reason why I said Secret Garden because the fact that he said Al be sure is on Secret Garden.
I don't know Al be sure so wrong.
You a lie.
I'm not like him. We had this argument earlier, Theodore. I'm not fucking like
Oh
him.
my lord, Quentin. That is why Coach Scott spelled your name wrong on your award.
Hey, fuck you. At least I got one, bitch.
I got a lot of them. And I got the wall to show it.
You know that?
Okay. Thank you, sir. Got proof.
I got a lot of them too,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
only one had my name spelled wrong.
At least I ain't play long enough for him to spell my name wrong.
Y'all got anything else?
Okay. Now you have to participate. You have to.
Okay.
This is it. This is gonna be the end. Cause this seems like the end question right there. All right. Torn.
Okay.
Top 5 artists. Don't matter what the genre is, who it is. Top 5.
Can be bands too.
It don't matter who it is. Top 5.
Gorillas.
That is one of them. That is one of
Okay.
them.
What are you doing?
I gotta put T out there.
T.I. should be number 1.
You said no particular order.
I ain't you know that is what top.
You just said top 5. You said why you got
I
that?
said top 5.
You
It
said
don't
what?
matter who the genre is, what
Oh,
it
yeah.
is. I didn't say that in no particular order.
Okay.
Just give me your order.
I said that because you said
We put the pressure on. Give me your top 5 in order.
I just need to name my 5 first, then I'll go from there. So I got Gorillas, of course. Got T.I. up there. I'm gonna throw Crit up there because I listen to him.
Big
a lot.
Crit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I listen to him a lot. I don't want to put Kendrick up there, man.
Why not?
I listen to him, but I don't listen to him like that.
Okay, well, go
Not
ahead.
like people think. So I
Yeah,
ain't- I
Big
ain't-
Crit, T.I., Gorilla.
I'll put Bow Wow up there.
Bow Wow.
I'm just playing. That's a joke. Shit.
I know a nigga that
This
put.
boy
I know a nigga that put
He got
Bow Wow
put-
in his top 5.
He got puppy love.
I ain't never seen that.
Damn.
Drinking no more G.
Y'all listen to female artists? Or is that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I do, but I mean,
That's what I'm waiting on. He got me 3. What's the other 2? Come on,
I
man.
gave you 4.
You gave me 3.
You talking about just rap or
You said Bow
You
Wow.
talking
You
about
said I'm
this
just
rapper?
playing. You gave me T.I., gave me Big Crit, and you gave me Gorillas.
Oh yeah.
No count that. That's what my hand like.
You
this.
talking just
Tribe-
rap or anything?
I said anything.
He said anything. A Tribe Called Quest. Oh, listen to him, man.
Fuck it. He might well say the roots too.
Put
Shit.
that-
But
put
go
that
ahead.
shit.
Tribe Called Quest.
Damn, what's number 5?
Yeah, I got
Is it actually a Tribe Called Quest or is it just Q-Tip?
It's
That's
Tribe
different.
Called.
It's actually a Tribe Called.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They dope.
Fight Dog.
I know, but I'm just saying, you know, some people just like Q-Tip.
No,
They
ain't that disrespectful.
Yeah, they was all around.
I ain't disrespectful of that. Outkast got to be my last one too.
Outcast. Okay.
Percival?
For me, it's gonna be what's funny?
I said Percival.
For me, it's gonna be probably Hot Boys. Number 1.
Fuck with it. Okay.
Number 2, probably No Limit. I like old school. So.
Okay. That's a label.
Well, okay. I'll say Master P. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3, Don McLean. He's the one that sing American Pie, but I like most of his songs.
Oh, bye, Miss American Pie.
Yeah.
Throw my shave it to the levy with the levy.
Yeah. I like Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner, the rock man.
Now I like Leonard Skinner. I like the song what's it called Smell.
Yeah, ooh, that's
Yeah, that's my shit there, bro.
Yeah.
Zicky, whatever my shit.
And my last one would probably be I probably put it's a toss up between Kendrick and Bone Thugs. It's between them two. Number 5.
Can I change Outkast to Linkin Park?
Okay.
I thought that we was gonna go with. I thought Linkin Park.
Nah,
Man, Linkin Park. This shit, Linkin Park and Creed.
I ain't gonna go with
Ooh, shit.
I'll go first since you asked the question.
Yeah, go ahead.
At 5, I'll probably go Nickelback.
Look at this photograph. Look at you.
Nickelback.
Nah, he wrote my shit. 4, probably Drew Hill. 3, Usher. 2, Temptations. And 5, I mean, my number 1, Gucci.
Can I get a shout out for the Gucci though?
I could have
Yeah,
put Gucci.
Can I get a shout out for the Gucci?
He put me on Gucci.
Okay, then give me a shout out for the Gucci, goddammit, at an early age.
He put me on Gucci early for.
I probably could have put Gucci in my top 5 somewhere.
Okay.
Probably,
And like even like people be like them like the new Gucci. You gotta listen to Gucci features these days.
I like Gucci.
The shit Gucci featured on these days. Like the Pooh Shiesty shit. If Gucci featured on that shit, he ripping.
Especially that 24, 13 with him and Cole.
I like that shit ugly with him and on Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah. Oh, this you said 5, right?
You
I said 5. It is one question. What if you lay down a little? Quick question. I ain't finna be all good. I know you know. Who you think my number 1 is? Everything else is gonna be.
I thought you were gonna say Pac.
Either Pop or Eminem.
You're right. Number 1, Pop.
I know that because I know you. So
Yeah. I don't know the order, but I know Pop gonna always be number 1. Pop number 1. Eminem number 2.
he ain't my goat.
he my greatest of all. He's my greatest alive. Pop gonna be 1. Then Eminem.
Marshall was like
So I got Tupac, Eminem. Fuck, I want to say Boosie, but man, Scarface. R. Kelly. Hey, look. Hey, look.
You can't deny it. You can't.
Hey, look, I don't care what nobody say. When we talking about artists of all time, you got to give me Tupac, give me Eminem, give me Scarface.
you can't deny the nigga music, but
Give me R.
goddamn,
Kelly. Yes, especially that remix, that Bobby Graham remix. What, nigga? Who? Boy, that 12 play? Boy, you was made off 12 play.
12 like this.
I don't know what I mean.
Shit, you tripping. It was some R. Kelly was in the mix. Whatever MP3 CD your folks put together.
Shit, that was cassettes back then. You don't know CDs back then.
And my 5 though, man, like
12.
my 5, man. I think the 5th one is so hard for me.
Jagged Edge.
Nah, man, it's like my 5th one is a female, but it's so many females I like. Like I love Mary, I love Anita.
Lauryn Hill.
That's probably, I would say that's probably it.
Hell no. But no.
Either her or Erica.
Then you got Erica Badu, you got Sade.
But yes, are they?
But if I had to choose my, like I gotta choose my
Watch the
5.
nigga say Adele.
Hell no.
City Girls.
Man. I smoke a lot, bro. So, Anita Baker.
Oh yeah.
Anita
Interesting.
Baker.
Nobody said Prince or Michael Jackson.
Prince up there with me, but
That's top 10, top 20
Yeah.
talk.
I mean, and then you know me, like I don't try to do the shit everybody fucking say.
Yeah, like that's
Prince
why
and Michael, like they up there, like
Like I know nobody gonna have gorillas.
Quick question. Quick question. Prince or Michael?
Michael.
Prince, because he's
I
a
can't do that.
I'm gonna say Prince because he's an actual musician.
Prince.
I can't do that.
What is Michael? Just a singer.
No, Michael.
He's an entertainer.
Yeah, he's definitely a big entertainer, and I love Mike. But Prince,
He's an actual musician.
Like, he's an actual musician, entertainer. He's everything wrapped in one.
I've just never been a fan of Prince. That's just my opinion.
What? Purple Rain?
That's the only song. That's the only song. I like.
Mike was a crip.
That was it.
Mike was a crip.
And on that note, we appreciate y'all.
Got to be more killer.
Bro,
Be on this episode.
Purple Rain? Purple Rain?
Theo.
Purple Rain.
Theo.
Man, trying to close out the show.
Theo, let me close it out.
Close
Man.
that shit out.
Got to be more
But
killer.
anyway, we appreciate y'all checking us out in this episode of Gospel Kettle Podcast. We tried going on Instagram Live this week. There was a little technical issue. We still trying to figure stuff out, so we had that straightened out. We also sent out a tweet beforehand, let y'all know, when to catch on and, hop on the live with us, send us comments, questions, and stuff, interact with us. So we'll have that ready for y'all next week. So make sure y'all follow us on all our social medias. Make sure y'all follow the links. Give us a like, comment, subscribe, everything like that. Share. Leave a rating on the podcast also where you listen to it on the audio. That helps us get us more listeners out. Hopefully we'll have Smokey on next week when eventually he'll be here.
And we finna start getting our guests in soon too.
Yeah, we are getting ready to get guests in also. So if you want to be a guest, hit us up. Just make sure you got something to talk about, because we got a screening process. So it goes through a vote. So if I don't fuck with you, you ain't coming. That's on God.
On God.
But anyway,
I'm in love with my woman.
forever. We in this forever. But anyway, we appreciate y'all listening. Y'all got anything before we go?
Nah, I don't.
In the words of Smokey. I ain't gonna do it.
We'll holler at y'all.
Got to be more killer.